Hello everyone, today I want to show you how to configure RDS gateway to allow people to access the remote desktop connection through the public network. Normally before that, the people using the VPN to connect to the Cisco SSL VPN to connect to the office network, and then use the RDP to the RDS server. So you see I have two servers. One is the RDS gateway, is PDC-PDG1, and the other one is the RDS server. So if we see the overview, we see the PDG is the RD Connect broker, and is also license server, and it's a web server, and the host. The RDS host is the RDS1. So I'm able to log into RDS farm fine if I go to here. So normally it connects directly to the pdg1.w2012.local. So I can log in. So So RDS farm is already configured and is working fine. So now I want to configure the RD gateway to allow people to, connect through internet. They connect gateway through the SSL 443, and then from the gateway to connect to the farm itself. So before that, I have already done something. I go to the domain controller. I connect now. I have generated a certificate for rds.cisco2020.com.au and export it to the pfx file. So it's here. So now I want to configure the ID gateway. If I go to the PDG01, I just click this one. And then I want to add the PDG1 as the gateway. I just click, move to the right, select this one, click next. Now it wanted to put the FQD in for the public name. I just put the name I created. So this is the FQD name for the certificate. So I just create this one, RDS dot cisco20. Yeah. And then click add. So you see RD gateway is installed successfully on this server now. So if I go to tools and go to the remote desktop, we see this item for remote desktop gateway manager. So if I go there and go policies, this connection authorization policy, for the CAP, all users to allow domain users to access, and also for the resource authentication authorization has two. So RDG all computers and RDG, RD connection brokers. So the port is 3389 to connect to the internal, farm. So I just leave it as is now. So if I go to the computer on my computer itself, I just go to here. I go to the C drive. On the local computer, I have already added a recorder, to point to the rds.ccq2020.com.au. So if I go to the remote desktop connection, I want to connect to the RDS farm server pdc-pdg1.w. This server, I wanted to set up options to click advanced and click settings. I want to use the RD gateway, and the gateway is rds.secure2020.com. So I use this one, and I just untick this one because I want to select to test if in the local address I still want to use the gateway. So I just click OK, and then hide option. I want to connect. So you see it says remote desktop is this one, and its default gateway server is RDS 2020. So if I connect to project. It just said the certificate is not verified. I need to go to the RDS server. This happened because I just set up gateway, but I did not set up the certificate. So let's show you. If I go there, go to the overview and click edit deployment. So if I go to certificates, I see the gateway is not has no certificate configured. So I just need to import, select the existing certificate, and then browse. So I click apply. Now certificate is already installed now, so I just click OK. And then if I try again, connect. Now we'll get the error message says this code OX3 and OX9. So what we want to do with here options, we just save as. So we just go there, connect this one. If I go to documents, we have created this file. If I just want to open as notebook, notepad, so let me just open something. And this one. So in order to open this one, I just create a file before. I need to copy this. The other three items, this is not existing in the new file. Just copy this one to this. Drag, save. Go there again. So it's a remote desktop is PDC-PDT1 and gateway server is RDS. So it's connect again. So now you get another error says the remote desktop connection cannot verify. So this we need to do some other things. So this one is for the work group workspace ID is the RDS broker name, server name I put in, and also this one is for the the collection name for this needs to be like this, and also this other name. Alternative full address is also the RDS broker server. So let me see. The other one we want to change is this one. The user alternative redirection is, you see this one is column 0. So I just change to 1. Just use redirection server name. I just click save. So if I go to this again, so you see I can log into the RDS server, farm successfully now with the user ID. So it's all good now. So I just needed to, after I just need to manually edit the RDP file to add a few items and change this one to I column 1, and then I can log in. So just a few items we needed to add in, and then we can log in now. Yeah. Just so I show you